Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome to Sri TV Prime Time News. I'm Akashva Santapivitharu. Let's look at the headline first tonight. No conditions on national government, Prime Minister says. Nepal Prime Minister bonds to booths with ties Sri Lanka. Gota visit to FCID.
Top story.
First look at the local news and now we are moving to top story tonight. President Maithripala Sirisena offered the post of Sri Lanka's High Commissioner in the United Kingdom to retiring cricketer Kumar Sangakkara.
He made this offer at the facilitation ceremony held at P. Saravanamuthu Oval Stadium. Sangakkara retired at the end of the second test against India played out at the P. Saravanamuthu Oval in Colombo, hailed as one of the best cricketers ever produced by Sri Lanka. Sangakkara was pivotal in the Sri Lankan cricket team throughout his 15 years career.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe announced the national government never enforces pressures and invited the Sri Lankan Freedom Party to join hands with us. We accepted all demands of Sri Lanka Freedom Party.
Without debating with SLFP members and imposing pressures upon them, we accepted their request. We make decision while considering the betterment of people of this country. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe called upon to introduce new political culture which does not briefs of party and its colour. Prime Minister visited the Dalada Maligawa last morning and engaged in the religious observances. Later, Prime Minister visited the Malwatu chapter Venerable Tibbatuwa Sri Siddhartha Sumangala Thera and obtained blessing from him.
Nepal's Prime Minister Sushil Koirala has congratulated the new Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Ranil Wickremesinghe, and expressed his desires to work closely with his Sri Lankan counterparts to strengthen the bilateral relations between the two nations.
I, on behalf of the government and people of Nepal as well as on my own, extend my warmest congratulations to Your Excellency and the friendly people of Sri Lanka, Koirala said today in a congratulatory message. The people of Sri Lanka have once again reposed faith in your able leadership to serve the country as Prime Minister.
Three new ministers were sworn in before the President Maithripala Sirisena today.
According to the Presidential Media Division, Mangala Samaraweera has been appointed as the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Dr. Vijayadasa Rajapaksa has been appointed as the Minister of Justice, while D.M. Swaminathan took oaths as the Minister of Resettlement and Rehabilitation. These three new ministers are sworn in today in order to participate in the international conference. They were holding their respective positions during their previous 100 days program of the government. The Justice Minister, Dr. Vijayadasa Rajapaksa, has said that due to their participation of the international conference, they are taking their swearing in ceremony by taking oaths immediately.
The former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa appeared before the Special Presidential Commission of Inquiry into Large-Scale Corruption and Fraud.
Gotabaya Rajapaksa arrived at the Special Presidential Commission premises at BMICH. The ex-Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa is going to be interrogated on the activities of the Ratna Lanka Limited company. According to the reports, the investigation into the Ratna Lanka Limited by the Special Presidential Commission are in its final stage.
The United States Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asia Affairs, Nisha Biswal, is due to arrive in Sri Lanka, the government sources said.
Nisha Biswal is expected to hold talks with the key government officials, including the Foreign Minister, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, and President Maithripala Sirisena, it was reported.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe expressed confidence that Sri Lanka will be able to work out a new constitution within the next year.
In an interview with N. Ram, the former editor-in-chief of The Hindu, Ranil Wickremesinghe said that there has been a lot of discussion behind the scene during the last few years on constitutional proposal. The SLFP thinks it will take 1 year and we think it should take 6 months. The main issue will be the new system of elections, Wickremesinghe said. Meanwhile, he also said that there was the need to strengthen the parliamentary system as well as making the provincial councils work. The Prime Minister said that since the areas of concern were narrow, it could be done within the said period of time.
Now moving to overseas news from the Sri TV Primetime News. Islamic State militants have destroyed Palmyra's ancient temple of Balshamin, Syria official and activities says.
Syria's head of antiquities was quoted as saying the temple was blown up on Sunday. The British-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reported that it happened a month ago. IS took control of Palmyra in May, sparking fears the group might demolish the UNESCO World Heritage Site.
A large fire has broken out at a steel plant near Haneda Airport, south of the Japanese capital in Tokyo.
There have been no reports of injuries, says Japanese officials. A fire official told AFP news agency the blaze started at a 2-metric tall cooling tower at a factory owned by a unit of Nippon Steel.
Usain Bolt has described his World Championship 100 meters final victory over Justin Gatlin as the hardest race of his career.
Le moment tant attendu est arrivé. Usain Bolt, peut-être pour la postérité, puisqu'il passerait devant Carl Lewis.
Usain Bolt had stumbled out of the blocks in winning his semi-final but found a season's best run of 9.79 seconds to win the title for the third time.
Les deux sont jetés avec un départ moyen pour Bolt qui va essayer de faire son effort maintenant. Gatlin est devant. Bolt va...
The external sector showed a mixed performance with a widened trade deficit and continued inflows in the form of services and workers' remittances in June 2015. The central bank said that the wider trade deficit on a cumulative basis as at end June 2015 was offset to a greater extent by continued healthy inflows of workers' remittances and earnings from tourism.
And that's all for the news desk today. Once again, we will meet at the same time tomorrow. If you need to catch more news in detail, please log in www.sritvnews.lk. Have a pleasant evening. Good night.